Happy Friday, guys. Pioneer Invitational One Loft Race. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Friday. I got the little Rugrats out and about here with me. Who the hell are the little Rugrats? My little Chihuahuas. Where are they? Come here, guys. Look at our youngsters all in baskets. Sydney. Philippe, thanks for tuning in. Look at my girl, Sydney. My little her boyfriend, Murphy. And we got Elliot. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Pioneer Invitational. Frank, thanks for tuning in. First Settling Avery's up. Dave, thanks for tuning in. Feed time. Hey, thanks for saying hi. Jesse's in the house for the first time. Welcome, Jesse. Still spots. The Pioneer Invitational. Still a few spots remain. Neil, thanks for tuning in. Richard, you're in even while you're driving. That's what I love to see. Guys, keep yourself hydrated, Pigeon Boss mug. Pour yourself a little sippy poo, a little bit of the sweet jack, as they say. Swoop, thanks for tuning in. Let's go down, check out the birds. Greetings, Mike. Wow, we're loading up quick today. Just a few more days accepting birds. We got about 90 now in the loft. Today, my apologies, guys. We were going to have the birds out in the aviaries. We had the birds in the hallway. The first group in the hallway. Dan, thanks for tuning in. We had people showed up all day. It just was Dave Crozier showed up. The Coo showed up. Peter the Great, the Coo. He was here, dropped birds off. Paul Tampiambis, Bert dropped birds off. Rudy and Trevor dropped birds off. Tony Alvis with 2 teams. Len Briggs dropped off some birds. Wally Bielek brought in a few more. Wally's coming again on Sunday, guys. Happy 93rd birthday to Wally Bielek. Joseph, thanks for tuning in. Kevin Kearns. Little Red's still doing good. We're going to switch this around. The hell with being in here. Let's go down to Bloomington here to the loft. And we had insurance people here today going over smoke damage. Fun. And again, guys, Settling Avery, first one's up. The other 2 will go on. Sparkus, thanks for tuning in. And as you guys see, the first group has gotten a little bit of free time to go into the aviary if they want. There's your Settling Avery. Very simple, very straightforward. The desks are in the classroom, as they say. If you don't know what that means, think about that. The desks are in the classroom. But anyways, look at, we got Shania right here, Storm and Norm's little hen. Carlos, thanks for tuning in. Carlos, your birds tomorrow. Bill Weema, thanks for tuning in, are going to get the first shot at the hallway. Group number 1 will be in the Settling Avery for most of the morning. Birds will start darkening this week coming here. Once the final birds are in, the darkening program begins. Birds looking good, enjoying the I almost call the hallway the aviary for them. But again, there's a Ricky Fife bird. And again, guys, if you want to enter into the Niagara Peninsula, let us know. Ricky Fife's going to be in the house. Again, guys, we're going to go in and see how the birds are doing. It's dinner time now. Emily, thanks for tuning in. And again, guys, what I like about this loft is we got double doors on her. Works good. Hey, guys. Hello. And again, we're going to start the feeding. We're using the Versalaga Champion Black Label. I think one of the nicest feeds Versalaga carries. Again, it's a heavy mix. We are going to change these doors out here shortly. Come on, guys. Kitties are starting to learn, the kitties. And again, First time being called into their section and they're starting to do it. That's okay. Remember, we all don't ride the bike the first time we ride it. All right, let's herd these guys back down. I'm just going to the other little guys are ready to eat. All right, and we're good to go. We're ready to roll. We're going to get the cameras on in here. Next group, looking good. They will be hungry. Hey, look, Little Red, for those who's looking for Little Red. The new group, the Shockers, we call them. Some Calgary Wayne Bodwines in the house. Here are the Shockers, I call them. And why do we call them the Shockers? Well, it's quite simple. It's their first day here, a little bit of stress. We're going to let them do their thing, and we're going to go in and look at the first group. Again, droppings are looking good so far. Again, you can see a little stress in the birds, but hey, that's only normal. Again, birds are looking good. They've eaten today about, they ate at 6 in the morning, 10. They had a little snack at about 2. And again, guys, we like to keep the feed on them. These guys here are starting to wake up, which I like to see. We're going to go into that section there in a minute. We're going to slide out of this section. If you have questions, guys, please don't be shy. We're accepting birds this weekend before we close it off. That's right, before we close it off. We're giving everybody an opportunity, so don't say you missed the boat. You have an opportunity to get in. Come on in. Pioneer Invitational. Joseph, I would change them to sliders. Joseph, yes, you told me. And we are going to change them when I got a little bit of time. You know what? Doors work. They're working for now. We will make adjustments as we need to. And again, like my friend Tony Malucci says, you can build 1,000,000 pigeon lofts and you'll never get it right. And we'll put sliders in, and then someone will say you should have doors that slide on the inside, doors that slide on the outside, V perches, box perches, pole perches. How many in the loft? Once we get it updated today, we're going to be, I'd say close to the 90 range of pigeons. Let's wake some of these youngsters up. They've got up on the perches like brave soldiers here. Let's get them down into the fire so they can have some eating here. And again, guys, we want to thank you for tuning in to the Pioneer Invitational. Hey, Dan, I don't know if Dick's coming. He's got a couple days to make it down. I know Dick Van Staveren wanted to enter. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it down. Explain the stick. Oh, yes, the stick. The stick, the stick. I'm going to get you the stick here in a minute. For those of you who want to know about the stick, we want to get all these little guys down and into the fire, as I call it. They've managed to make it up onto the perches. So, there's a Troy pigeon right there. Again, everybody gets an opportunity to get down and in. All right. Before I grab the stick, we're going to leave these birds in here for a minute and let them eat. Let them eat with you guys. Please enjoy. George, you coming in or what, my friend? You're tuned in. You might as well be a participant. We're just adjusting the camera. Dave Ottaway. Did you have some cancellations? Yes. Yeah, we had a few guys bring a few more birds, and we had so far one guy from Niagara Falls. He canceled out. I think it's I'm trying to think the name. I think Gary McIntyre. He couldn't make it in for whatever reason, which is okay. Sometimes that happens, guys. No hard feelings. But anyways, Dick V, that is. I don't know if Dick V's coming, Dick Van Staveren. He said he was coming. I haven't heard back from him. Jerry Copa, the Copa brothers, they were in the house today. So these little guys, see, get them off the perch, get them eating. Again, we've had to dunk a few babies that are a little lost for the water. That means, guys, you're not doing your homework at home. Teach them, teach them, teach them, teach them. Make them succeed. They should be eating and drinking like as good as your old birds when you ship them to any one loft race. That's just my opinion, but hey, lots of ways to bake a cake. I'm going to get the stick here and show you what I mean with the stick. Again, we got the newbies. We're not worried about showing them today. They're on the de-stress level, which we're going to move the little baby perch out of this section because everybody's off the floor in this section, and we are going to hey, yeah, the birds right now are on Champion Black Label. Sam, love these lives and videos. Yeah, well, we try to do our best. Again, guys, we got smaller feeders in here. Birds are eating all day long. They get an opportunity to eat 3 to 5 times a day. So I just want to let you know, if you say, oh, the feeder's small for 3 pigeons, or for 30 pigeons in a section, they're really not. Again, we will be feeding in the hallway. Each section, the first step is they got to go into that hallway and play in the hallway and get comfortable. Now, those birds you've seen today that were in the hallway, that's already their 3rd time in the hallway, and they're starting to get it down. So we got the newbies over there. They're starting to pick and eat, which is good. We got a lot of color in the loft, so which I like. There's little red eating there. Hopefully you guys can see. Now I'm going to show you, maybe you're going to see it here. You see there's an orange stick in front of you here. This is the control stick, I call it. This is the boss of the loft. When I want to move them around, I'll use the stick as much as I can. I don't like to move them with my hands because when I pick them up, I want them to be tame and calm to the hands. Are the two grizzles related? Are the two grizzles related? In this section that you're looking at, yes, they are. They are from a gentleman by the name of Robert. Here's the other one, Robert Thompson. And from what I know from Robert, he's a customer of Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. One is out of a direct daughter of Miss Toole from Ronnie Mitten, paired to a direct son of Ronnie Mitten's Miss Toole. And the mother is a daughter, a direct daughter of Vulcan King from Sonia Vandermeer. And absolutely fantastic in the hands. Again, guys, you see them on that baby's perch. For guys tuning in, Carlos, there's Mr. Portugal right there, Carlos. There's your cockbird preening himself. Hey, Dave, FYI, Dave, the 2 of the 4 you've sent, 2 of them have paired up and they were kissing in the hallway today. Again, just showing you the baby perch, which that baby perch is going to move. But guys, you see all different ages. All different ages. Again, up here having a drink. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Oh, Carlos, look, there's one of yours. And again, we like the box perches. The boxes get scraped twice a day. They're on the Versalaga Loft Granules. Wayne, my brother, your birds are in the house. Thank you for tuning in, Wayne. Guys, everyone say hi to Wayne. He's got his group. He's got a large group here. We're going to show you, Wayne, your birds. They're in the section here. Whoa, there's a whole pile of color. So these are the new guys. New guys are in a little bit of stress mode here. Everybody, hey Wayne, when you come on, don't be shy, say hi. Just showing you. There's a Copa Brother bird from what I can remember from today. Wayne, we dunk a few of your mealies. Little thirsty, that's okay. They're gonna start riding that bike here shortly. Carlos, thanks for giving a thumbs up. Look at this little guy, this little chubby guy, he's just enjoying it. These two right here that you see, these two little checkers, Dan and Dave Crozier. There's Gerard, our Pioneer member. There's what we call Red Ganja, that's his name. How can't you know what Red Ganja is, guys? And again, what's nice is we can look, the droppings, look at a little bit of stress, little bit of stress. Where's Al Gibbons? Al Gibbons is in section 1, and I got to thank my man, Ricky Fife. What a super donation that was, or a super sponsorship in that bird. Let's see how these guys are doing. They finished their grub. These doors, I love these doors. They want a little more feed. We're going to come back at these guys here again with just a little more grub. So let's see what we have here for feed in the tickle trunk. Let me hold off here a second. And that's what I like about having double doors in your loft. I think it works good. I got lots of doors in this loft. All right, now we're going to come at them with a little bit of DePure from Versalaga. Who doesn't like a little bit of DePure, eh? We got to have a little bit of let's go back over here. We haven't spent a lot of time on this on the second section, so we'll come into here again. Again, birds are doing pretty good. We're going to sprinkle them with just a little bit more of the black label. And I mix a little cow's corn in with it, a little bit of the heavy stuff. I want them to get used to popping everything. So, but they're all up on their perches. Like I say, they've eaten multiple times today, so I'm not overly worried. All these guys are going up on the perches, so that's good. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Dan. And yes, Joseph, we are going to, everyone will be able to see their birds in due time here. Once boot camp starts, we're going to have the electronic rings on here very shortly. And start the process. So, again, guys, we like to mix up all the feeds. Give them a mixture of DePure. You'll see those guys are over there. They're into the DePure. We're going to give them some big cow's corn. We're going to give them Champion Black Label. We give them the all-in-one. We constantly keep the feed in front of them. We can dial them back, no problems. This guy here's ready to go up. Look at the nice thick bars on this young guy. They're going to start the darkening quite soon. Hey, from Texas, Billy Jones. Thank you, Billy. Again, guys, I want to apologize for not having the Avery cam on today. Avery cam was not on because we had so many people dropping off birds and they wanted a little tour of the loft, and I didn't want nobody to get in trouble there with social media. Carlos, there's your big man, Carlos. Let's see Carlos Dextera's bird. He's the guy with the European ring, with the Portugal ring. Shout out to Carlos. There's your bird, Carlos, the big guy. Look at him. And again, we want to thank everybody for their support. Again, this race is for you guys, for you to enjoy, Again, we're not looking for any trolls. Just have a good time. Enjoy the race. Remember, guys, we're out here to do the best that we can do. We're only as good as our last training flight or our first training flight. We're going to go up and down, the highs and the lows. We're all going to go together. But as you can see, as they become settled, they'll spread out into their box perches. 32 boxes in each section here. The loft's 32 by 8. Nichols Loft, you still got time to get in, brother. I know you said you're a little tight this year, but hey, get them in here. Again, we have the dowel or the latting through every section, and that's just to keep airflow. To keep airflow. There's Rudy's bird right there. Thank you, Rudy. Rudy and Trevor. Wayne, what a beautiful blue grizzle. Thank you. Wayne, another white grizzle. Guys, if you're looking for performance grizzles, Wayne Bodwine, he's got them. That's for sure. Always does well with his grizzles. Check out this from Paul and Bert. Super, super quality in this youngster. That's for sure. Again, guys, Leah did not want the job of what? Segregating your boot camp. Keep recruits honest. Yeah, that's right. We're going to keep them honest as we can keep them. Again, guys, we'll see how many birds can stay healthy and make it through the 13 weeks of boot camp, make it through settling here. You can hear Loft Manager Richard, he's cutting something. But they gotta go through 13 weeks before they make the races. And once they make the races, then they gotta perform. So it's a tough road. It's a lot different than a one loft race because these birds have to compete every week. We're not liberating them. The Up North Combine is. These birds are going to compete against the Combine birds. Look at this. Look at the conditioning. And again, guys, we're showing you all different ages. Carlos and Dave, they had birds hatch out in February, beginning of February, end of January. Those birds are in here with then little baby squeakers. So all different ages. Again, if you're wondering what's on the ground, we have the Versalaga Loft granules, anti-coccidiosis. It fights cocci, which is good. Some of these guys, we're going to have to give them a little dunk, give them a little drinky poo, as they say. Again, guys, it's very stressful, and this is why I say, please, have your youngsters ready. Have them ready to go to the Army, to boot camp, whatever you want to call it, have them ready. Take the time, educate them, and that's that. Again, you'll see with our stick, we can move the birds around very easily. The birds do not get afraid of your hands. They get afraid, or they don't get afraid. We just move them with the stick. So, again, our first group is starting to settle in real nice, getting into their own boxes. It's nice, you can see the droppings. And again, guys, these birds look tired. Yeah, they've got to go into the hallway. They've got to go in the aviary today. In, out, a few times. People have come in. This is stress for them. It's not stress for you. It's stress for them. Take a look at this guy here. Stressing. Is there a difference between OLR and combine birds? You know what? Good pigeons are good pigeons. Good pigeons are good pigeons. And I think if you want to win one loft races, you're going to need some good combine pigeons to do it. Some top guys I've met, they swear you don't build breeding programs on one loft pigeons. They're one and dones. I mean, think about it. You buy an average speed winner, 90% of the time they've flown 3 races, that's 3 tailwinds. 3 tailwinds. Maybe they flew 5 races. Maybe they flew 6 races. Look at the speeds. Look at the speeds. We got to do 8 weeks. Up North Combine. And they're in a one loft setting. So, we're getting a real test. So when you talk to Bill, thanks for tuning in. You talk to gentlemen in Europe, one loft racing is just a holiday. It's a holiday where you meet your pigeon friends. But guys, each to your own, whatever floats your boat. I know one thing, I wouldn't build a breeding program on a bunch of one loft race winners. But we're showing you the birds. We're showing you. These are your birds. They're our birds now. They're the Pioneer family's birds. And again, guys, we come up on them with the camera. I'm loud. They're going to have to get used to this. And again, this is why we like the box purchase. If you're wondering, is that white paint? No, it's our whitewash lime. Disinfects the boxes. I can do it at any time. Add a fresh coat. No problems. Doesn't take long. I'm going to show you a section with fresh in it. Look at this guy. You can see he's starting to get used to the camera. Hey, Dave, I'm just telling you, this one here is paired up. Where's this one, Dave, and that guy there? They are in love. And again, guys, we're showing you the birds. We're going to come into the next section here. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you have questions, please don't be shy. We answer all questions. Again, Carlos, there's your man. Look who it is. It's Mr. Sweet Jack. And this is sort of the first time I've been up in this section here, this close. So these guys are starting to get used to it. They're going to have to. There's a Troy Spencer bird. Sparky, there's yours in the purple ring right there. Robert Simpson. Yes, these two grizzles in this section no, sorry, these two aren't related. Sorry. It's a dream, just winner. It's a what? Streaming of just winners. A lot of money. A lot of money, that's right. It's a lot of lottery tickets. Hey, look at, there's Mr. Red. And again, guys, we're showing you all the different ages. And these birds are getting used to this. Look at it. We got 4 little guys in here. That's okay. Sparky, your bird likes... And again, guys, we're just going through all different ages. Now I'm going to show you what these box perches look like when they're freshly done. Again. Here you go. Fresh, clean. So, put it on very light, well, this is heavy. It's a heavier mix I make of it. Take a look at my hands. You can rub it, not much. But this is right into the wood. The loft has no smell of pigeon. It's dry, it's on the walls. It's on the back wall. In the perches, oh, I missed a spot. But we try and do everything. And again, we're going to go back over it all again. We can go over it whenever we want. It's not a big deal. But you're seeing the loft, 32 by 8, hallways 3 feet wide. The section here is about 6.5 feet, just a little bit over my head. I want to come out and show you the settling aviary. Let's go this way, actually. You're coming with me. What is a settling aviary? Oh, we've just got out of fire, and loft manager Richard decided we're going to have some more fire. Okay. So, there's fly cages, settling aviaries. Is there a difference? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, there is. There's a big difference. This is a settling aviary. Does anyone know what the difference between a settling aviary and a fly cage is, or a fly pen? I'm going to throw that one out. You never know. So this is basically for one section of birds. 8 feet long. 3 feet wide. Quite simple. I mean, again, you can see the height of my Sweet Jack Pigeon Boss mug. That's the height of it. Comes right up to here. You guys know the difference? Butts up to the wall. Nice and tight. Birds can use the bobs to come in. The little exit door to come out. We don't force them out. We allow them to come out on their own. And I'm going to show you a fly pen. Now, look at that. There's a little fly pen. No, that's not. I would call that a settling aviary. This is a fly pen. Stock birds can go out. They can play in it. They can fly in it. They can do whatever they want. Drive each other crazy. That's a fly pen. This is our settling aviary. And quite simple. We want the birds to settle in it. When we put them out, lock them out in here, we want them to be able to sit on this board like kids in a classroom at their desk. Sit and analyze the outside here. Look around and think. Look around. Yes, we will lock them out in the settling aviary. That's right. These are temporary. These are temporary. These youngsters now are going to start to get locked out. And they may get locked out for 2 hours and then come in, go back in their section, then go back out for another 2 hours, get locked in. They may get locked out for 5 hours, then be brought in. But we want them out here thinking. If I want to drink them when they're out here, I can put a drinker out here. No problems. But this is what we're doing. We don't want them to fly. We want them to think. Now, some people say, hey, they're going to fly right off the roof. Well, all we have to do is break one pigeon, and this settling aviary works. They're all in it together, guys. These are the tools they have to work with. They're going to settle in these settling aviaries. This is how we settle our own birds. If anyone gives us birds, this is how we settle them. And guys, a little tip, Bill said it. Locking those birds out in a safe, secure area, locking them out for 2-3 hours and then opening the chute, they absolutely love to come back in, go into their little box perch, and have a what I call timeout, rest time. They're like kids at daycare. They need to go out. They need to think. Think. Come in, have something to eat, go and relax. Give them 2-3 hours of relaxation. Get them back on the bike again. Very simple. Fold it over. Again, guys, this settling aviary is not weasel-proof. They're not meant to be left open at night, just for daytime use. So I'm just showing you how it's done. Again, still lots of room on the aviary or on the landing board. No problem. So we have one going in front of each one. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So we basically have a 32-foot settling aviary. Again, guys, the settling aviary was made while drinking pigeon out of our Pigeon Boss mugs. The sky is for flying. That's right, Richard. It's a good point. Once we take the settling aviaries off, we allow them again to just be pigeons. Enjoy the lawn, enjoy the roof, enjoy the tree, enjoy the top of the barn, enjoy maybe the moose. Let them just be pigeons. We don't have to crack the whip. Just relax. We have all the time in the world. Just take our time. So, we hope you like the settling aviary. Tomorrow we will have the birds out. We're going to have a video on them. We wanted to do that today. We could not get to that because we had people over, but tomorrow they will be out in it. Again, if you are dropping birds off, please let us know. You will get a tour of the loft. The lofts are always open. If you're not in the race and you're in the area and you want to say, hey, I want to get in next year, please let us know. You're allowed to come in. You're allowed to look at the birds. Again, guys, this is the People's Race, the Pioneer Invitational. Again, this is our new group in today. Tonight I am going to go through these birds. I'm going to go in tonight, and I just want to listen for any gurgling, respiratory. Get ready for your surprise from us. Oh boy. The Eichhorns are in the house. They got some surprises up their sleeve. I don't know, guys. Hey, don't forget it's Wally's birthday. Happy 93 to Wallace. Again, these guys in here too. What we do like to do is for the little guys, if we feel they can't get up on the water, I have no problem putting a water on the floor. We're going to dunk some babies here shortly, but give the birds extra opportunity. A little grit on the landing board. Yeah, you know what? My dad does that. Sometimes we do use a little all-in-one. You're right, it does. That's a good tip right there. Hey, Peter, Kuamania, he dropped off his birds. Peter, your birds are in the section here. Just to give you a shout out, Peter, I think this is one of your birds right here, Peter. Guys, say hi to Peter Koo. He brought his old birds over for a toss today. And again, guys, please remember, are you guys skirting? Yeah, actually, believe it or not, we ordered the skirting, Neil. We ordered the skirting. Look at that guy. He already knew where the water was. We ordered the skirting from the Home Hardware, and they got the wrong one in. But yes, we are going to skirt it before these birds go out. And again, we just like to come in, take a look at the youngsters, let them get used to us up close. Hey, look, Carlos, your bird. He's changed boxes. And guys, if you see your birds, give us a thumbs up. Look at this guy, loves to lay down. Get right up on them. Carlos, I think this is another guy that cheers here. Let's see if we can get that band in there. It's always funny when you're photographing pigeons or something, the bands never sit right. Troy, there's your bird. Look at this, we got 3 lovers together. Again, guys, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Petey, your bird's right back in the corner there. He's laying on the butts of his wings. Look at little Red here. A whole group of little guys here. But guys, I can't say it enough. Get your birds prepared. I'm not talking about Pioneer Invitational racing. I'm talking any race you're entering in. Give them the tools they're going to need. Okay? Give them the tools. Let's go over and look in the last section before we cut our broadcast off. Again, guys, also in the mornings or during the day, if you see us doing a live broadcast and there's no talking or you see that, that just means we're just giving you guys a show so you can see what the birds are up to. We only really answer questions when we're doing these lives, and we'll do these 3 to 4 times a week. Again, darkening will start this week. Once all the birds are in the loft, they will go on to the dark. And once I feel the birds are starting to get ready, we're going to start feeding them in the hallways. But for now, we're taking our time, going slow, step by step. You are with us. We're all in this together. But again, all different ages. Look at nice and old. Again, old. And guys, we are about 6 inches from these birds, maybe 8 at the most. Look at this old guy here. There you go. Carl Gavin, there's your chocolate checker. Chocolate checker, that rolls off the tongue quite nicely. Again, guys, all these birds are going to be on products from the coop, our Versalaga, our own medications, everything, our own vaccines. They're going to have their salmonella vaccine. They're going to have an adeno vaccine. They're going to have a respiratory vaccine. They're going to be on all of our products. Again, all of our feeds from Versalaga, the all-in-one grits, everything. So, all right. I don't know how long this has been. It's been a pretty good show, I think. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Tomorrow, we'll do something in the morning, just a quick video. We're going to have the settling aviary up. All of them will be up. We'll have group 1 in the settling aviary. Group 2 is going to get some hallway play. Group 3, they're still settling in. And the last group will be coming here in the next few days. So guys, please be patient. Keep your questions. You have them, fire them in, fire them in. Again, we're accepting birds this weekend, and it's off. It's closed off, shut down, done, finished. Pioneer Invitational. Thanks for flying with me, guys. Happy Friday. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. I gotta go.